Hey guys and dolls, and welcome into another video. My name is Jason, and today I'm going to be talking and presenting to you a company that I have recently started to invest more of my capital in. The company is called AquaBounty and the ticker symbol is AQB. So I'm just going to start quickly by talking to you guys about exactly what AquaBounty do and who they are. But first, if you haven't and you are new to the channel, then please hit that big red subscribe button below. I would love to have you on this journey with us where we make money together. I make videos on finance and the stock market every single day with market updates. So do be sure to like this video at any time if you do find value so we can get this information to new investors. So essentially, AquaBounty did actually recently do a closed offering for $1.27 million. And this is why I'm bringing it to your attention today, guys, because they have actually had a pullback in the recent share price off their highs of $13. So let's just talk about what AquaBounty do. Well, AquaBounty Technologies are developing products to enhance productivity in land-based aquaculture. It develops AquaAdvantage salmon, a bioengineered Atlantic salmon for human consumption. So the company actually is based in Canada and also in the US, and right now they're working on FDA approval, which they actually are FDA approved. They are the only company in the world that have genetically modified fish, mainly salmon. They're also working on a few other species right now, because if Kathy Wood believes in a company, then it sure gives me a lot greater conviction on my trades. Now, this company do actually have a lot of potential. If you think of the industry, the meat industry particularly, and also the fish industry, you know, this is a $1 trillion industry, guys. So right now their market cap is pretty small. They have a market cap of 661 million. So they have an average share price of around $10, with again the highs around $13. So we can see that recently we have had that nice pullback in the share price because they did do that share offering. Now, this share offering was actually announced that they were going to do a share offering at $8.50. And what is it they were going to use this money for? Well, the company currently intends to use the net proceeds of this offering for general corporate purposes, including the payment and costs associated with the construction or site development for a new production farm. So guys, what I love about this is also they're going to be investing obviously in some more marketing and research and development, of course, but this is really exciting because, you know, as the world and the oceans are running out of fish, you know, there's documents everywhere around the internet, around TV shows on Netflix about how the global population is booming right now, how we're only expected to grow over the next 30 years. Now, if you look at how unsustainable this is on the fishing industry and things like salmon, this company are changing all of that. Right now, they actually have plans to extend into Kentucky. They have a new salmon farm. This was announced actually in November of last year, so just a few months ago, and they're going to be using this money to build more farms. Now, I believe that this is going to be one of their biggest farms yet that they're going to be using this money for, with the planned 10,000 metric ton salmon farm. So that's much bigger than their current ones right now. So that's really, really good news for this company moving forward. Now, like I said, they are actually interrupting a huge meat industry here. Obviously, the fish industry, the meat industry is a very, very big industry. And I really like the idea of being invested into a company that wants to do good in the world. And what I love about this company is, you know, they're looking for that sustainable resource. It even says right here at the homepage on their website, at AquaBounty, we believe savoring your favorite fish and helping save the planet should be one and the same. So again, I love investing my money into these companies, these solar companies, these green energy companies, these EV companies. And again, AquaBounty is in that space where they want to help the world be a better place. They want to have sustainable fishing. They want to have sustainable resources moving forward. And they understand the importance that the salmon industry cannot continue to farm in the way that it has been because it's damaging the environment. And also having salmon farms does damage the environment because it's not normal to put these huge nets into the ocean. It causes things in the environment like sea lice. There's a lot of feces, which then brings different problems and diseases. They have to feed these fish antibiotics. But at AquaBounty, they don't have to worry about any of that. Their systems are also bio-integrated, so they actually run on a green aspect. They're actually using renewable waters. 95% of the waters that they use inside these tanks are actually reused. So this company have set a really unprecedented standard. So it is just a matter of time until I believe companies like Costco and Walmart will actually start to use these salmon. Now, they actually genetically modified these salmon to be produced at a period of 18 months into full adult size, which is where they will go to market. Now, if you were to do this with a normal salmon, they actually produce this in about 36 months. So there is quite a big difference. They have about half the time. There is no other genetically modified variations to the salmon. They actually just mature at a much faster speed, which gives them a marketing edge on their product. If you do want to learn more, then I would suggest going onto the main website here at aquabounty.com and watching one of the videos that they do have at the bottom of their screen, they actually do have a really fantastic video. I'm not going to play it for you in this. So another aspect that I wanted to bring to your attention is that ARK Invest are actually invested in AQB, which is how I first heard about this company. I was going through the balance sheets and also their ETF on the ARK-G, which is their genomic revolution sector. Now, they actually do hold a position, as you can see, in AquaBounty. It is their 42nd position in AQB. So they do actually hold, which is over 85 million shares, which is about $81 million. So that is quite a lot of capital, guys, that this company are holding, the ARK company inside AQB. So this also gives me more conviction that this is going to be a stock with great potential moving forwards. Going back over some of those charts, so now that we know what AquaBounty do and who they stand for, that is why I wanted to bring it to your attention. So they actually did do a share dilution, and we can see that they have had highs here of about $13 to $13.32. Now, they actually have passed down through this 100 SMA line. They are sitting below the EMA, and we are actually below the 50 on the RSI. So that tells me right now that we are in a bearish trend. So what I'll be waiting for is for the crossover right now on the SMA and the EMA. Once we do have a full crossover on here, and we actually do see highs again inside that 50 of the RSI, that would be a really nice signal that we are in fact due a long run up in the share price, and we are going to continue that bullish trend. Right now, I actually did buy in at that share price as soon as we have been down, because we are down at a low support area, and I do not see this company continuing down on a downtrend, because this company is only set to grow. And like all companies that we have seen in the past, Tesla, NIO, NNDM, FTFT, of course one of my new plays that I mentioned yesterday was FTFT, and look how their share price has now increased over the last week. If I go quickly to their charts, you guys will see exactly what I mean. So here we can see that on FTFT we did reach highs of about $11, we had a share dilution, and all of a sudden we are now rebounding up from $3 all the way up to $7. So again, once we do have these share dilutions, guys, there is just another way for the companies to then reposition themselves with a higher balance sheet of cash. So what I believe is going to happen here in the long run, once the share dilution has gone through, which it has because that was done yesterday on the 8th of February, we are now actually going to see this position start to re-increase, because like all share dilutions, it's only going to help the company in the long run. Initially, we do have that sell-off, but this is why I'm bringing it to your attention, because I feel like this is a nice position to enter. And again, with this company only expanding globally, they are set to go into China by the end of this year. Now, China is actually one of the largest countries to import salmon into their country. So this company, again, once they do start to come into that emerging market of China, and they start to import these salmons into the marketplace in China, then this could be a really nice growth aspect for this company moving forward to increase those revenues year over year. Right now, I do have a price target reset up here on the highs of $13, and I do see this happening in the short term in the few months ahead into the summer. So if we can retest these highs of $13, that's a really nice upside, guys, of over 30%. So that in itself in a few months is a nice trade that I would like to swing. Having said that, I actually really believe in this company, and I've actually started to increase my position in this company, because I do see this company hitting a $25 to $30 range in the future. When it will hit that, it all depends on the fundamentals of when they can get these farms out, and of course depending on what revenues they hit once we do have their earnings out, and their earnings are out at the 2nd of March. So I'll be looking forward to seeing these earnings at that time, and I'll be keeping you guys updated. So currently I'm happy to add to my position anywhere below 950. In the long run, I do see this being a 2 or 3x stock with monster growth potential, again depending on how they capitalize on this existing industry. So this is the company I wanted to bring to your attention. I hope that you enjoyed this information. If you did, be sure to give it a like and get this information to new investors. If you haven't subscribed already, then again, I would love for you to hit that big red subscribe button below and join us on the family. What are your thoughts on ABQ? Are you invested? Have you heard of them before you watch this video? And I would love to hear from you. Whatever you do, have a great day. Stay safe in the markets, and I'll see you guys back on my channel soon for some more content on investing. Peace.